This is a drive down the 101, the highway where I adopted a 2-mile stretch to patrol for litter. Anyway, I made this clip to show you the sights and sounds of the Highway 101 along the central coast of California. Well, here we are at a strawberry field. Notice how they've made a mound for each row. This is quite an extensive field. I don't know how you get a definitive shot of this sort of thing. But anyway, there's a plastic barrier they put on top, and then they have a machine that comes and it punches holes. You can see some of the holes here. And then the plants are jammed down into that, through that hole. I guess it controls the loss of moisture when they do irrigation, and it holds down the amount of fertilizer they have to do, and it keeps the weeds from happening. Here's the area where some of those holes are showing up a little better. Okay, that's a strawberry patch in Santa Maria, California. Okay, here's a strawberry field that's I don't know, I suppose halfway through its growing season. You get an idea of the way they set up the rows with these mounds of dirt and the punctured plastic covering that they put plants in. This is another extensive field. This is pretty much the strawberry capital of the world, I guess, right here in Santa Maria. Labor-intensive crop. People bent over picking that up, picking those crops. You notice they put a covering over them as well, almost like a greenhouse covering. There's little metal pieces and white sheets of plastic. I suppose that keeps I'm not sure what that does. Maybe it keeps some of the rain off. We're in the rainy season. They don't need all that much water, I suppose. They don't want them to burn in the harsh sunlight. I don't know much about all this, other than what you can see. They claim that the mound is an ergonomic thing, so that the pickers don't have to bend over so far. Actually, they haven't done any mechanization. There's talk in Santa Maria that they tend to be, they don't take care of their people. They don't have a place for them to live. They depend on migratory, pickers. That's the tradition. Here's another view of the field. It's pretty big. Goes off over the horizon. Okay, here we are at the Four Deer Ranch. I don't know much about this place. They've got no trespassing, no hunting, and close the gate behind you kind of signs here, which is rule of the road. But down here you'll find some let's see, I can't see what I'm doing. You'll find a dinosaur. Alright, it was written up in the Sunday paper one time. Guy makes animals out of sheet metal. Looks like it's got a bouquet of flowers in its jaw at this point. Let me get another angle. Okay, here we are again. Actually zoomed way out. Hard to hold steady right now.
Or would you have made something else if you'd found?
So that's the dinosaur. Sunlight is bad, so I can't see the viewfinder very well. I think I'm kind of centered in the yeah, I'm centered in the little optical viewfinder. Let's see what happens on the actual what we see. It's right overhead now. Got good sunlight across him, from above. Maybe this is going to work. There's another one, but he's flying the other way. We get a lot of eagles. We've had forest fires in the area, brush fires, and I think it's ruined their habitat, so they've all moved over here. Actually, they're above the vineyards here, But this is the reason I stopped, is the vineyards here. We're south of Santa Maria on our way to Los Alamos on the 101. You hear the cars behind me. We have vineyards on both sides of the road here. Saturday, people are out working on them. Okay, I wanted to show you this sign for Los Alamos. At one time there was a light railroad in this area, and the conductor, when he came up to Los Alamos, would say, "Lost almost. Next stop, lost almost." Then there's Los Olivos, which is an even smaller community down the way, which is known as lost altogether. You notice this is Adopt a Highway country, and I have this section that, kind of zooming the wrong way. This is the end of my section, actually. We'll go down to where my section starts, but it's all the way down 2 miles down that way. Anyway, I haven't done anything for the last couple of months. I should get out there. Not very interesting footage, I'm afraid. Up ahead here is a turnout area for trucks and people to, just rest. Not an official rest stop, but just a turnout on the road. And it gets littered, let me tell you. So I adopted that. Yeah, that area back in here. It gets pretty bad at times. Okay, well, up ahead here now, we're going to see my Adopt the Highway sign. Here it is now. Let me pull over. There it is. Volunteer Bob. And my stretch of the road.